Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is G, and today I'm sharing the top 3 fruits every beginner gardener should plant for a lifetime supply of fresh, homegrown food. This isn't about a one-season harvest. These are plants that keep giving for years, even decades. We'll cover what to plant, how to care for them, and bonus tips to avoid common mistakes. Grab a notebook. You'll want to remember these. Let's get started and build your personal, lifelong food supply. First up, let's talk about strawberries, the ultimate beginner fruit and a true favorite for gardeners of all ages. There's something magical about seeing those bright red berries peeking out from under green leaves, promising a sweet reward for your efforts. Strawberries are not only delicious, but they're also one of the easiest fruits to grow, making them perfect for anyone just starting their gardening journey. One of the best things about strawberries is how quickly they reward your care. Plant them in early spring, and by the time summer rolls around, you'll be harvesting your very own berries. That fast turnaround is a huge confidence booster for new gardeners, giving you a sense of accomplishment in just a few months. Plus, there's nothing quite like the taste of a sun-warmed strawberry picked fresh from your own garden. When it comes to choosing your plants, you'll find 2 main types of strawberries: June-bearing and ever-bearing. June-bearing varieties produce one large, concentrated crop in early summer, perfect if you dream of making homemade jam or want to freeze berries for later. Ever-bearing strawberries, on the other hand, give you smaller harvests throughout the season, so you can enjoy fresh berries for snacking, breakfast, or desserts all summer long. Some gardeners even plant both types to get the best of both worlds. Strawberries are incredibly versatile and can thrive in a variety of settings. Whether you have a spacious backyard, a small garden bed, or just a sunny balcony, you can grow strawberries. Raised beds are ideal because they provide good drainage and make it easy to control weeds. But containers work just as well, especially if you're short on space or want to keep your plants close at hand. Even a few pots on a windowsill or patio can yield a surprising amount of fruit. When planting, make sure the crown of each strawberry plant sits right at soil level, not too deep, not too high. Water them thoroughly after planting, and add a layer of mulch, such as straw or pine needles. This helps keep the berries clean, conserves moisture, and deters pests like slugs. Mulching also helps regulate soil temperature, which is especially important during hot summer days. Here's where strawberries really shine. They multiply themselves. Each plant sends out runners, long stems that stretch out and root wherever they touch the soil. These runners become new daughter plants, expanding your patch year after year without any extra cost. It's like getting free plants, and before you know it, a handful of strawberries can turn into a lush, productive bed. To keep your strawberry patch healthy and productive, it's important to thin out older plants every few years. As plants age, their berry production slows down. So removing the oldest ones and letting the vigorous new plants take over ensures you'll keep getting big, juicy harvests. This simple maintenance step keeps your patch thriving for years to come. Strawberries appreciate deep watering about once or twice a week, especially during dry spells. In early spring, feed them with an organic fertilizer to give them a strong start. And don't forget to protect your ripening berries from hungry birds. Draping netting over your plants is an easy way to make sure you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. One of the best things about strawberries is their resilience. They're tough, adaptable, and forgiving, bouncing back from minor mistakes and still producing plenty of fruit. Even if you're new to gardening, you'll find strawberries to be a rewarding and low-stress crop. Start with just a few plants, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your patch grows. With a little care, those first strawberries will multiply, giving you a self-sustaining supply of fruit for years to come. It's a gift that keeps on giving, season after season. Even if you have limited space, strawberries are a perfect choice. They thrive in containers, hanging baskets, or vertical planters, making them ideal for balconies, patios, or even windowsills. Their compact size and shallow roots mean you don't need a big garden to enjoy homegrown fruit. Fast harvests, easy care, and the ability to multiply themselves, strawberries truly have it all. They're a joy to grow, and the satisfaction of picking your own sweet, juicy berries is hard to beat. So, if you're looking for a fun, rewarding, and beginner-friendly fruit to grow, strawberries are your gateway to a lifetime of homegrown harvests. Start your patch today, and enjoy the sweet rewards for years to come. Next up, let's talk about blueberries, the long-term champions of the fruit world and a true favorite for gardeners everywhere. These little blue gems are not only delicious, but they're also one of the most rewarding fruits you can grow at home. When you plant a blueberry bush, you're making an investment that can last a lifetime. Plant a bush once, and it can produce fruit for decades. Some bushes have been known to thrive and bear berries for 40 years or even longer. Imagine harvesting bowls of fresh blueberries every summer, year after year, from the same plant you put in the ground today. Blueberries do have one special requirement. They need acidic soil, with a pH between 4.5 and 5.5. This is a bit more acidic than most garden soils, so it's important to test your soil before planting. If you're not sure, a simple pH test kit or meter can tell you exactly where you stand. If your soil isn't naturally acidic, don't worry. You can still grow blueberries successfully. One great option is to plant them in containers. Use a mix of potting soil, peat moss, and pine bark to create the perfect acidic environment. Containers also let you control moisture and move your plants to the sunniest spots in your yard or patio. When choosing which type of blueberry to grow, consider your climate. High bush varieties are the most common and do well in most regions. If you live in a colder area, low bush blueberries are hardier and can survive harsh winters. For gardeners in hot southern climates, rabbit-eye blueberries are the best choice. They thrive in heat and humidity. For the best harvest, plant at least 2 different varieties. Blueberries are partially self-fertile, but cross-pollination between varieties leads to bigger yields and larger, juicier berries. Mixing varieties also extends your harvest season, so you'll enjoy fresh berries for even longer. Mulching is key for healthy blueberries. Spread a thick layer of pine needles or bark mulch around the base of your bushes. This helps keep the soil moist, suppresses weeds, and maintains the acidic conditions blueberries love. Refresh the mulch every year to keep your plants happy. In the first year or two after planting, it's best to pinch off any flowers that appear. This might seem counterintuitive, but it encourages the plant to put its energy into developing strong roots and healthy growth. A little patience now means much bigger harvests in the future. Once your bushes are established, you'll be rewarded with weeks of fresh berries every summer. Blueberries ripen over several weeks, so you can pick handfuls every few days, enjoying the freshest fruit straight from your garden. Blueberries aren't just tasty, they're packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber. They're considered a true superfood, supporting heart health, brain function, and overall wellness. Having a supply of these nutrient-rich berries right at your doorstep is a real treat. To keep your bushes healthy and productive, prune them in late winter while they're still dormant. Remove any dead or weak branches, and thin out crowded areas to let in light and air. Regular pruning encourages new growth and bigger harvests. Once established, blueberries are surprisingly low maintenance. Just keep the soil acidic, refresh the mulch each year, and water during dry spells. They're resistant to most pests and diseases, making them an easy care addition to any garden. Blueberries aren't just productive, they're beautiful too. Their glossy green leaves, delicate white flowers in spring, and vibrant red foliage in fall make them a stunning addition to your landscape. They're a true, edible investment, adding beauty and bounty to your garden for years to come. If your soil needs adjusting, amend it with peat moss and elemental sulfur before planting. This one-time effort can set your bushes up for decades of healthy growth and abundant harvests. If you're looking for a fruit that gives back year after year, blueberries are a must. Few plants offer such a generous return for so little effort, and the taste of homegrown berries is simply unbeatable. So plant your blueberry bushes now, and your future self will thank you every summer. With just a little care, you'll enjoy delicious, healthy berries for decades to come, right from your own backyard. Last up, let's talk about figs, the remarkably tough and resilient fruit tree that's perfect for gardeners of all skill levels. Figs have been cultivated for thousands of years, prized for their sweet, honeyed fruit and their ability to thrive where other trees might struggle. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned grower, figs are a fantastic addition to any garden. Figs are true survivors. They handle intense heat, prolonged drought, and even poor, rocky soil. As long as the ground drains well, they'll keep on growing. Their deep roots search out water far below the surface, making them one of the most drought-tolerant fruit trees you can plant. In fact, figs often thrive in places where other fruit trees would simply give up. There are many varieties to choose from, each with its own unique flavor and level of cold tolerance. For those in colder climates, varieties like Chicago Hardy and Brown Turkey are especially popular. These figs can survive harsh winters, even when the top growth dies back. In spring, they regrow vigorously from the roots, ensuring you'll still get a harvest year after year. This resilience makes them a favorite for gardeners in challenging environments. Figs are also incredibly versatile when it comes to where you can grow them. They do exceptionally well in containers, which is great news if you have limited space, a small backyard, or even just a sunny balcony. In colder regions, simply move your potted fig indoors or into a sheltered spot for the winter, and bring it back out when the weather warms up. This flexibility means almost anyone can enjoy homegrown figs, no matter where they live. When planting a fig, choose the sunniest spot you can find. Figs love heat and sunlight. During the first year, water your young tree regularly to help it establish a strong root system. After that, you can relax. Their deep roots will do most of the work, seeking out moisture and nutrients on their own. Adding a layer of mulch around the base helps retain moisture and keeps weeds at bay, making care even easier. Most fig varieties are self-pollinating, which means you only need one tree to enjoy a bountiful harvest. The unique flowers actually develop inside the fruit, so you won't see traditional blossoms, but you'll be rewarded with dozens, sometimes hundreds, of figs from a single tree. This makes figs a great choice for small gardens or urban spaces where you might not have room for multiple trees. As your fig tree matures, you'll be amazed by its productivity. A healthy established tree can produce hundreds of figs each season, often in two distinct crops. A smaller early crop in late spring or early summer, and a much larger main crop in late summer to early fall. This extended harvest period means you'll have fresh figs to enjoy for weeks on end. The key to the best flavor is picking figs at just the right moment. Wait until the fruit is soft, slightly drooping, and the skin has a rich color. A sun-warmed fig, picked fresh from the tree, is a true delicacy. Sweet, juicy, and bursting with flavor. There's really nothing quite like it. Figs are incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Enjoy them fresh, straight from the tree, or try grilling them for a caramelized treat. They're delicious in salads paired with cheese or baked into desserts. If you have a big harvest, figs make fantastic jams and preserves, allowing you to savor their unique flavor all year long. Their natural sweetness and complex taste make them a favorite ingredient for both sweet and savory dishes. Figs are also easy to care for when it comes to pruning and propagation. Prune your tree in late winter while it's dormant to control its size and shape, and to encourage healthy new growth. If you want to grow more figs or share with friends, simply take cuttings from healthy branches. Figs root readily in water or soil, making propagation a breeze. Before you know it, you'll have new fig trees to plant or give away. One of the best things about figs is how low maintenance they are. They rarely suffer from serious pests or diseases, and they don't need much fertilizer. Just give them a top dressing of compost each year to keep the soil healthy and provide a gentle boost of nutrients. With minimal effort, your fig tree will reward you with years of abundant harvests. Figs are nearly bulletproof, tough, generous, and forgiving. They'll keep producing fruit even if you forget to water them now and then, or if the weather turns harsh. Their ability to thrive in less than ideal conditions makes them one of the most reliable fruit trees you can grow. If you're looking for a fruit tree that's easy to grow, highly productive, and a little bit different from the usual apples or peaches, consider planting a fig. Their unique fruit, attractive foliage, and adaptability make them a standout in any garden or patio. Figs are truly a gourmet treat that keeps on giving, delicious, nutritious, and endlessly versatile. Whether you're enjoying them fresh, cooked, or preserved, a fig tree is a gift that will reward you for years to come. So, there you have it. Strawberries for quick harvests, blueberries for decades of superfood, and figs for resilient gourmet fruit. Planting these three means you're building a personal food system that rewards you for life. Start small, one pot, one bush, one tree, and watch your food forest grow. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more beginner gardening tips. Tell us in the comments, which fruit are you most excited to grow? Thanks for watching, and happy gardening.